Shamo, about that money, what we get into. Shamo, about that money, get residuals. Shamo.
Yes. Yes to 2 times. You know the vibes. It's Friday. Yeah, kid. Weekend is here. They go. They go. We go. We go. Looking for ends like I lost a friend. How about other bit like where the bread? You gon' hold the egg. Way to bring the egg. When we fuck, we collect the cup. Keep us in your thoughts. What's that, Lee? That's that knot. From the block, see the creeping through the floor. See the sauce. Oh my God. Looking like I live life on a crooked line. Doing fine. You want maximum stupid. I am the God. You know the motherfucking vibes. Yeah, kid. It's Friday, made it through another week, feeling blessed, feeling highly favored, as you should. Energy is on 1 billion. Yeah, kid. And you now tuned in. If it's your first time, come on in, don't be scared. You now tuned in to POPAVIST TV. We live, we rolling, we real, we raw, we unscripted, we authentic. Definitely that feeling on a Friday. Yeah. Got the club going up on a Friday. How you doing? What you doing? Thanks for tuning in. If it's your first time, get a look around. Get comfortable. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the notification button so when I upload the videos, you get alerted. POPAVIST TV, hip hop, sports, Popavisms 101, motivation, and the dope fly interviews. Yeah. But if it's not your first time, Tony, there was no other way. We in the end game now. And we is in the end game. We is in the end game, baby. Ooh, I'm energized, kid. Got that feeling to win. First of all, last night, 3 out of 5. So we 33-22, 55 games on the slate. We're going to get to the NBA picks in a minute. But first, we got to, we gotta give props to this new Nas song. Nas just dropped a song called Epmd. Fire. It's fire. I only listened to it 2 times. But it's fire. If you know, you know. If you don't, then go see the other video I did. Yeah, Nas is the best of me. He #1 on my list of MCs. You know what I'm saying? And because of shit like this that he just put out. So it's called Epmd with the / back to business. You know what I mean? If you're an Epmd fan, then you know they put out some dope shit. They a dope group. You know what I mean? Dynamic duo, Batman and Robin. And they made some classic shits. They came out in the golden era. You know what I mean? What I consider the golden era. And they was one of my favorite groups. They still are. With that being said, like Nas came out. This is a song off that Judas and the Black Messiah movie soundtrack. I think that movie is dropping today. Yeah, because Valentine's is on 14th. Yeah. So today the movie dropped, which I'm definitely gonna check out. I want to see. So Nas, he doing what he been doing, what he gave us, what he accustomed to giving us, which is quality music. And that's why I always, you know what I mean, if you rock with me and you know, when I always be like, why niggas don't sound like such and such? Why niggas don't sound like, you know what I mean? Like, for who we consider the best in the game, even if you don't consider Nas #1, he definitely should be in your top 5. Definitely top 10. I mean, now you're playing yourself. Like, come on, it's Nas. So, why niggas ain't trying to sound like, you know what I mean? Like, Kobe wanted to be like Mike. LeBron wanted to be like Kobe and Mike, you know what I mean? Like, look up to him. And I'm not saying take their whole style, like, you know what I mean? Sharp, biting ass niggas. Like, you jacking niggas shit before he even get a chance to shine in his own shit. On some Ray and Ghost purple tape, you know what I mean? But there's nothing wrong with, like, oh, this, I see how he put it together. I see why they say he the nicest or he one of the best. let me, you know what I mean, instead of that other type of shit. But anyway, the song is dope. What y'all think of the song? Leave a comment, you know what I mean? Let me know if you heard the song, if you didn't, if you're a Nas fan. Who you think is number one? Who number one on your list? You know what I'm saying? And we get to that. But that's coming off the heels of, like I said, the Judas and the Black Messiah. It's about the Panthers, you know what I mean? And how, you know, pretty much from the commercials and what I understand, you know, to my knowledge, of how they infiltrate, you know what I mean? Anything that's going good with the brothers, you know what I mean? And I say the brothers and sisters is included in that, you know what I mean? But you're black. Yeah, I'm black. You know what I mean? I'm just light skinned. Billy D told me I had to get his shape up. Shout out to my nigga Billy D. Like, yo, Lee, you need a shape up. We looking kind of shabby on POPAVIST TV. I'm like, yeah, I know, my nigga. You know what I mean? I ain't going nowhere, but I'm outside though. You know what I mean? But so it's based off how they, you know, took agents, so they manipulated, you know, our own to infiltrate the ranks and, you know, bring the organization down from within inside on some Winter Soldier shit. You know what I mean? If you seen Winter Soldiers, yeah, you got to tear it down from the inside. Then they never could rebuild. And that's a lot going on. So he got some ill lines, you know what I mean? NAS doing it big like Biggie, you know what I mean? People thinking, you know, such and such, the World Series was rigged and the mob had pretty much all of the unions. You know what I mean? Like that Nas. Nas always been a say what he want type of nigga, in the sense of like he lyrically inclined, and he is recognized as a lyricist, one of the best lyricists, storytelling as well with the flow. But sometimes he can't rhyme over certain beats, so it's like criticized. When you look at the I Am, when he rhymed over Big Things, you know what I mean? He couldn't really, you know what I mean? That's like a low level song for Nas, you know what I mean? Even in my opinion, you know what I mean? Big Things. But he been saying things that a lot of people wasn't saying. He been speaking of, you know, black power, knowledge, like street nigga. If you say like Papoose with the thuggication, like Nas been doing that for a while. Like, and then even going outside of the scope of really just MCing and rapping and doing different type of songs like nigga, you know what I mean? They call us N-I, double G, E-R, we are, much more. Still, we choose to ignore the obvious. Like, he been doing shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? What goes around comes around. And I could go on and on, 'cause like I said, I'm a Nas fan. He number one in my book, you know what I mean? Hove is right there after, you know what I mean? If you wanted to know. But still relevant now. Just dropped the classic album, you know what I mean? Well, I won't say it's a classic yet, you know what I mean? But the King's Disease album is super fire. It's, you know what I mean? Super fire. And still putting out good music for a long period of time. So let me know what y'all think, you know what I mean? If you're a Nas fan, where he at on your list? What's his best album to you? Who coming number two if you got him number one like me? And that's off that Judas verse, the Judas and the Black Messiah movie, where it's about the Panthers and they infiltrating and, you know, fucking shit up from the inside. But that lead me to another movie that I just watched, you know what I mean, when I got downtime, which is the One Night in Miami with Muhammad Ali, with Malcolm X, with Sam Cooke, and the great Jim Brown, you know what I mean? And I only seen the movie one time, so I definitely got to dive in to analyze it more. But my initial reaction is just that it was real funny seeing Muhammad Ali as a young Muhammad Ali, the way that they portrayed him, full of life, exuberant, you know what I'm saying? That swag, that vigor, you know what I mean? And how Malcolm was the big brother mentor. Also how Sam Cooke wasn't no pushover. But like I said, I gotta watch the movie again to analyze it. But what did stick with me is that Malcolm believed in those three gentlemen enough to how he was depicted in the movie to have spoken to them. So if you haven't seen the movie, definitely go watch it. So he was like, nah, like I believe in y'all that much. Like it ain't no, like the time is now. Like you gotta choose sides. Like you fucking up shit or you helping build. Like, you know what I mean? Because this is where we at as a people. And when he was talking to Sam Cooke and he played a song for him that some white dude had made, it was soulful when it was speaking, you know what I mean, to the people, you know what I mean, the oppressed. And you know, he played that for Sam Cooke to say like, yeah, he making like this what you supposed to be making, like you way better. And come to find out, Sam Cooke admitted like, yeah, I always, since I heard this song, I've been working on something too. come to find out, it was, you know what I mean? I was born down by the river, that joint, you know what I mean? And that's one of his famous songs. That's one of those, you know what I mean, songs that make you cry, like it bring you to have some type of emotion behind the song. Like that's how soulful and powerful it is. And that's what Malcolm was saying. Like your voice is the weapon. It can be weaponized. It's a weapon now. You just don't know how much power you got behind it. And so that was very interesting. That's the good tea, by the way. That was very interesting. Just because, like I told you in the other video, if you heard "Sticks and Stones may break my bones, words will never hurt me," that's all the way a lie. Like that shit is a lie, because words is power. Words give life to people. Words move people to do things. Like if you influence and you believe in the message or whatever's being said, that's how we get motivation. You know what I mean? Visual and through hearing. You know what I mean? And not to dwell on that too long, but it was just very interesting to see that, you know, that even though what was going on with Malcolm, he didn't let them know everything that was going on. He only let them inside a little bit. Wish he would have probably, you know what I mean, let them know what was going on. You know what I mean? Maybe things would have turned out different, but Allah's the best of planners and things happen the way they're supposed to happen. Truly believe that. So with that being said, it's just like our voices is powerful. Our words are powerful. So you need to choose them wisely. You know what I'm saying? But if you haven't seen One Night in Miami, like I said, shout outs to, I believe Regina King is the producer, you know what I mean, or director, or both. You know what I mean? Shout outs to her. The movie was fire. Got to watch it again, just like anything else that's worth revisiting. You learn different things. You see things like, oh, I missed that part. Now I know, even with lyrics and songs. And y'all know how I feel about hip hop. This channel was about hip hop, you know what I mean, and sports. Let's get to some sports right now, real quick. Like I said, we are 33 out of 22, 55 games in the books. And we're going to get to some NBA picks today. It's Friday, you know what I mean, for my niggas. And he's like, yo, Lee, you got to do the picks like how you was doing the NFL. Hit me on that bat line before Vegas get to you. You know what I mean? Then we're going to do 7 games today, and it's going to shock you because I told you I don't bet with the Knicks. But tonight I like the Knicks. The Knicks is at Washington. Bradley Beal not playing. They both Dirtington, you know what I mean? Sprinkle some dirt on them. But I fuck with New York. I'm a New Yorker, so I got to go with New York. But tonight I like New York for some reason. I think they played them a few times or whatever. The Knicks is on a 3-game losing streak. I just think like, without Bradley Beal, maybe it's the okie doke. Ali on the rope, you know what I mean? Rope and dope you, put you to sleep, then knock you out. But now I like the Knicks tonight. I like the Knicks, New York Knicks. I like the Spurs at Atlanta, hot Atlanta, Trae Young and all that. Trae Young giving 2. But I like the Spurs on the road. Detroit at Boston getting 8. I love Detroit with that 8. They played Boston 2 times already. They won 1, lost 1. 122, 120 they lost or won. And then 105, 103 they lost or won. Got to go back and look. But I like when teams play a team that's getting favored close in the past, because, you know, it's a prediction kind of like that they match well with them, or that they're going to fight. They're going to fight hard against this team. So with 8 points, yeah, plus Boston just won. Had Boston yesterday, yeah. Boston over Toronto. That was a lock yesterday. And Indiana, that was a lock. Book it. Stephen A. Smith voice. You can book it. Let's go. Denver, 11.5, minus 11.5 at home playing OKC. I like Denver at home. The spread is a little high, but I see a blowout tonight. Friday night, blowout fashion. I like Denver. The next game, Milwaukee at Utah. Utah, I just did a video on this. Go see the other NBA talk video, daily picks. Utah's balling right now. It's not only Donovan Mitchell, but they hitting threes at a record pace. I hear people saying that on the big networks, the big wigs, they like, Utah might be the only real challenge to the Lakers. I just did a video on that. Are they watching the channel? If so, hit the subscribe button. All the big wigs out there, we appreciate. We're trying to get the likes up. We're trying to get the views up. So, you know what I mean? Seeing you subscribe, that'd be a good look, right? Yeah, kid. Let's get a yeah, kid for that. You know what I mean? But no, I don't think Utah is the biggest threat. But like I said, I think they will have a say in the playoffs, along with the Clippers, along with the Suns, along with Golden State. Am I forgetting anybody? Probably Denver. And yeah, Portland, they dealing with a lot of injuries. So with that being said, I like Milwaukee. They just lost to Utah at Milwaukee. But the reason why I like Milwaukee today is because so far, they only really, in the early season, they only lost back-to-back games once. So they just lost to Phoenix. Close game. Giannis, last shot, missed it. Still not really still really can't get that last shot down, down pat. Having the ball. He's not the best shooter on the team. He's the best player, but he's not the best shooter. That's why Uncle Murder, on the wrap-up, is like, Giannis looking like, in the playoffs, looking like JaVale McGee. Being disrespectful so respectfully, or vice versa, you know what I mean? Shout outs to Uncle Murder too. East New York. I just put some footage up of him on the gram, you know what I mean? You reposting on the storyline. That was a couple years back. That was a throwback. It's Flashback Fridays. Fuck with me on the gram too, you know what I mean? For the daily, you know what I mean? But I like Milwaukee to get back tonight. Next game, Portland. Carmelo Anthony. Shout outs to PR. Like, Melo was balling last night. 4 for 5, 3-point land. You know what I mean? Like, really showing and proving. I still don't even know how he was out the NBA for that long, but it just goes to show that it's politics as usual. Like, you know what I'm saying? But they had a hell of a game last night. They won. I had them last night. And I don't got them tonight. I like Cleveland, the young Bulls. They don't got no players out to my knowledge. I like Cleveland getting the 3.5. I think the back-to-back games will affect Portland a little bit. Might be a little tired. We'll see. But I like the young legs. I like Saxton. I like Drummond. I like Garland. And I like Cleveland tonight. Bounce back. You know what I mean? Last game. I like Sacramento -8. Hosting Orlando. They played already. They lost 21-107. Orlando got smacked at home. Now they on the road. They are on a 3-game losing streak. I always be leery, and I do look for that when I bet, or I pick games to bet with the spread as well, because like they may lose, but not by the spread. But when a team is winning and winning, they got to lose. When a team is losing and losing, or they get on a losing streak, it's like eventually the losing streak got to lose, or they may just lose and not lose by the spread. So, but tonight I like Sacramento tonight. I like how Buddy Hield and I like how Fox and them been playing. We're gonna see. I like Sacramento tonight -8. How many picks is that? We have 55 games. We like the Knicks, San Antonio, Detroit, Denver, Milwaukee, Portland, Sacramento. That's a 7 pick. Yeah, kid. We go 7 for 7. We might eat the hot chip. But we're not really eating the hot chip, and y'all know that already. About to get up out of here. It's Friday. Got shit to do. All right, real quick. Anyway, that feeling on a Friday. What else we got? Told you I wasn't spending too much time on that. Valentine's Day is Valentine's weekend. What are you doing? What are you getting? Do you feel pressure? Did you buy shit yet? If you didn't, then before we speak about Valentine's Day, which I don't celebrate, if you know, you know. I don't celebrate. Lee don't celebrate. POPAVIST don't celebrate. POPAVIST Mays to you. Hit the subscribe button. But if you didn't get your girl nothing, your wife nothing, whatever it is you celebrate, your significant other, however, we have a couple of things that you can get. Cheap, affordable, you know what I mean? Fashionable. Like the Air Max 95s, yeah. Game said he'll kill you if you try him for his Air Max 95s. Cozy soles, fluff, soft, warm, affordable, fly fashion. All you gotta do is shop with Pop. Those is $20. If you don't like those, then we could get more retro. We could go to the ones, the Dunks. MJ, I just did a video on that. Go see the other video I did. You could get the fly Dunks. only got these in small. That's 8 and down. If you got big feet, then you're out of here. But these is fly, affordable fashion. The ones. Get those for her. Know what I mean? With some lighty pops and some candy and something. You can get her some red roses and a pair of cozy soles, and she gonna be happy. She gonna be smiling from ear to ear. If you don't like those, if she a little more, you know what I mean? So we can get more retro. We can get the 5s. Yeah, MJ all day, the GOAT, fade away perfect. Yeah, 20 cash. I only got these in small too. Fly, affordable fashion. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like those, I mean, you know, you could get a LeBron James. Yeah, the South Beach edition. You know what I mean? You can get these right here. Those 20 cash got they got the pink strings and all that. They fly affordable. I would have moved it, but I'm being lazy. You know what I mean? You could get those. Do you feel pressured to get anything? Like, shit, I'm here. I'm gifting you with the presents. You one of those guys. Do you feel pressured by what's going on? All the advertisement. That's why I said words and the visual plays a big part in the subliminal. You know what I mean? The messaging that we get, the programming that we get. Because you see things, so you feel like you got to do it. If you don't get it, you don't buy it, you feel like you're missing out. You feel like you're disappointed. You feel like it's a letdown. Now, I'm not saying don't never do anything nice for your significant other, your wife, your lady, whoever she is. But why you got to do it on February 14th? Oh, because they told you, you program? But I'm not judging on this channel. I'm not judging. Like, I'm not here to judge you. White girls going wild, we don't judge them. No, they ain't on trial. Like, so come on, baby. Like, shake your ass. Even the women that's shaking their ass, speaking of them, it's Freaky Friday. You know what I mean? We not judging them. And on this channel over here, POPAVIST TV, yeah, it's full transparency. That means I can see you, and you definitely can see me. My channel is open. Yeah, on social media, my shit open. I ain't got nothing to hide. I ain't got nothing, I mean, like, if you're looking for me, I'm not hard to find. But with that being said, what are the gifts that you getting? Do you go cheap but fly, classy, quality? Do you go expensive but that shit is trash? Like, what are you doing? I know a lot of times we get the hotel rooms, bubble baths, you know, with the lotion and oil. I did a lot of that shit too, you know what I mean? But not on the day that they say I got to do it. Like, I don't got to tell my moms Happy Mother's Day on the day that they say it. I just seen my moms today. Shout outs to you, Ma. I love you. Ma, I love you to death. Yeah, you know what I mean? Happy Mother's Day to you. I don't got to wait for that. You know what I mean? And that's why it sounds strange and foreign when you hear it on a day that's not Mother's Day. But with that being said, you know, I don't knock you if that's what you do. You see a lot of the big wigs, you know, they promote they shit. What's your budget? Like, you know what I mean? $20, Gucci. You Gucci. You could get your lady something and your side chick. And for the ladies that got rosters, you know, it's big with y'all now. A lot of y'all got rosters. You know what I mean? Y'all pumping the chest. Y'all holding your nutsack like a nigga. Woo! Some of y'all sound like niggas too, which is super unattractive. I'm just saying, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just talking real with you. Like you want me to, right? Yeah, real, unscripted, authentic. That feeling on a Friday. Some of that shit is so unattractive. Like, ooh, nigga scared. Like, you gotta put your hat down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just fucking around, but I'm not. So, you know, some of y'all got rosters. Hey, these joints look like some of your favorite fly, sneakers. So come cop. Come spend $100 with Pop. Might give you a discount. You spend $100, I give it to you for $80. You get $5 for your whole 5-star roster. Your nigga, your side nigga, you know what I mean? Like, you could come see me, one-stop shop. Shop with Pop on Instagram. That's shop_W_POP. Yeah, kid. And that's what it is. We out of here. Matter of fact, before we get out of here for Freaky Fridays, can't let this go by. Can't let this go by. Like, you know what I mean? It's too crazy to let go by. It's going to start going live, too, by the way. We're going to start going live. We just wanted to warm up. I'm just warming up. Make no mistake about it. POPAVIST, Lee, if you know me, they should have never let me. It's a lot of shit that go on in these back offices, though. when it comes to YouTube, you know, branding and all that. And I'm learning so I could bring you the raw, the real. And like Rick Ross said, because we love you, we go that extra mile. Yeah, 16 ain't enough. Him and Andre 3000, that song like 11 minutes, fire. That's a classic song. But anyway, back to Freaky Fridays. Can't let this go by. Last Friday, I splashed on the airwaves what we normalized, like shit that's normalized. When I was locked on the island, I told y'all, niggas is beating off to your aunties and your moms and your cousins and all that. Or they was, 94, when I was there. I ain't see a comment or email yet about that. What y'all think about that? That shit crazy. Nigga dead ass standing on the phone like this, looking at a blue suit, you know what I mean? With the sergeant stripes and all that on there. And some of them was on it like, yo, when a sergeant or a certain person like did a walkthrough, they would try to get quick money, as they called it, while they just come in, sign the book, take a look around, and bounce on some super pervert shit. What's your thoughts? Let me know. Freaky Fridays, we switching bodies. Let me know what y'all think about that. It's your boy POPAVIST. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button if you like the content. Hit the notification button if you want to be alerted when I upload the videos. Yeah, kid, that feeling.